Come into the light. Come into the light. All are welcome. All are welcome. Hello, I'm Chad, and welcome to another edition of Ticks, Flicks, Knives, and Sticks. Now today I'm going to start talking about some weapons. With what I practice for martial arts, it's based a lot off of Filipino, Indonesian martial arts, and some others. But I like collecting weapons. There's a lot of weapon usage in there. But one weapon that I particularly like, which is it's not really Filipino or Indonesian, it's the Nepalese Khukri. I'm going to show you what the Khukri is. There's different versions of it, but basically this is a Khukri. It's very front heavy. This is I believe an Indian military Khukri. Very heavy. This is like the ultimate weapon for the Nepalese, for the Indian army, the Gurkhas. The Gurkhas are the ones who use this the most. The Gurkhas. The Gurkhas are like Nepalese, like elite soldiers, military. They carry a version of these on them all the time. Like I said, there's different versions. You can see this one here, how thick it is. It's about a half an inch thick. This is not a toy, but this can be used for chopping down small trees, branches, to make fires, to make tents, houses, protection. It's a very effective self-defense tool. This could very easily take an arm off, take a head off, especially when it's razor sharp like this. But I love these. I train with training versions of these because it's just I've just grown to really love them. They're a lot of fun. They're very because of the weight. Also, I mean, it teaches you to move a different way. With that forward weight, when you come down, it just that weight kind of pulls. So this is more of a chopping weapon. This isn't so much of a slicer, but it definitely can. And the more you practice with something heavier like this, the easier it becomes. But anyway, I've got a couple Khukris, but today I just want to show, just give you a view of this. Now, a couple months ago, I was looking at Khukris online, different companies that make them and sell them, and I thought, I like the look of like some of the older ones, and I just happened to be looking on, and I found on eBay, a weapon that was listed as a vintage Khukri. But it doesn't really look like a Khukri. And I'm going to show you. This is it right here. As you can see, this is a Khukri. They're saying that this is a Khukri. To me, I mean, I guess I can see this some sort of resemblance, but to me, this is something different. So I inquired with a lot of different people who I thought might know, a lot of different people who do a lot of Filipino, Indonesian martial arts, Southeast Asian martial arts, that they might know. And nobody had a definite answer. And I contacted people in Nepal, even, companies who their business is hand forging and making Khukris. And they didn't even know. They just said, it's a bolo, which a bolo to me is different. But they considered this a Nepalese bolo. Anyway, it's got some damage to it, but I got this for $20. Literally $20, which is insane. And it just feels so wonderful in my hand. But anyway, I got a hold while talking with one of the people from one of the sites that in Nepal where they make kukris. They will also make hand anything to your design too, a special order. And I said, well, what would it cost? Because I love how this feels, the weight of it, everything. It just flows for me. It's just a nice. I love it. It feels so comfortable in my hand. And I asked them if they could reproduce this in some way, but maybe with the full tang. This one is I think hidden tang. The tang means like is this here. Tang goes all the way through. It's one big piece. I think this is a hidden tang, but I could be wrong. But I asked for a full tang. If they could do a full tang in either the same like buffalo horn like this or in wood. And I received, I placed an order for it because it was unbelievable. When I look at edged weapons, there's a lot of custom knife makers, and I'm not dissing them, but they're doing it hand forging and they're asking, a lot of them $2, $3, $500, $1,000, $2,000 for a knife, for a sword, or more. Huge expensive prices with and with master bladesmiths. It's worth it's for depending on it's worth it, but I can't afford that. Well, this company, they're very, very reasonable, and they make hand forged blades, and so I talked with them. I told them what I wanted. I sent them pictures of this, and they agreed and were very generous with their prices. And that was traditional Nepalese weapons, I think is the name of the site. So they said it was finished. I received an email like last week saying it was finished, and I had received it mid-August. Well, I walked out to get my mail today, and lo and behold, there's a box sitting there from them, and I have not opened it yet. And I thought it would be fun to do it on camera, since I don't know. So I'm going to do the unboxing of my new version of this and see how it compares. So bear with me. Gonna get the box here. So this is how it arrived. Chad Mucko, and they listed it as a Chad Mucko Bolo. Yes, that's the description on this, a Chad Mucko Bolo. So lucky me. I also kind of co-designed a knife. I saw a guy. I found a knife maker a couple years ago, and I liked one of his knives, but I liked the handle, but the blade, I wanted a different blade on it. And I worked with him, and we came up with a thing, and he called it the Chad. So I got a couple of weapons that are actually named after me because I kind of designed them, not completely, but kind of. But anyway, here. Took it out of the box. So let's see what we got here. I ordered from them earlier this year, and same thing. They wrapped up very nice. I don't know if they included a sheath. I hope so. I think I ordered a sheath. I'm going to let you see this as I'm doing this. Now, keep in mind, as I said, I am not a rich man. So I'm looking for good deals, but I want good quality. And what's nice about them, this company, Khukri House. Khukri House, that's the company, Khukri House, is they supply the information of the cami is what they're called. Cami is I hope I'm pronouncing that right. With the copy of their fingerprints and everything and their credentials as for how long they've been making kukris and stuff. And I think that's very classy and respectable that they do that. So we're just gonna keep unboxing it here, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see. I don't think I've ever been so excited to see a weapon in my life. So, gonna lots of rubber bands. So, let's see. Almost done with it here. Sorry, bear with me. Very excited. I have to do this all in one take. Because I don't know how to edit yet. We'll figure it out. But all right, already from what I can see here, I likey. Licky boom boom now. So first, we're look at let's look at the sheath here. Nice leather sheath. Nice. I don't know if you can see that well. Nice leather. Ooh, smell the oil and yeah, nice with the belt. Nice frog, the belt loop. Nice. I like that. And oh wow. Wowie zowie. Yeah. I am excited. This looks like exactly. I think looks like they maybe used rosewood, which I think if that's what they used here, I think that's gorgeous. Rosewood. Just have to get this bad boy out of the package. I'm just going to set the phone here so you can watch me do this a little easier. Please bear with me. So it looks like it's about the same here. And, ooh, yeah. Yep, this is it rosewood? I can't tell if it's rosewood yet. Oh, yes. This is rosewood, I'm pretty sure. I'm no expert by any means. Okay? So, wow. And here we go. If you can see that. Oh, look at that. This is, oh, yeah. Oh, and it's thicker too. But what's cool, look, here is the original that I purchased. The vintage. Here is the new. As you can see, those are almost exactly identical. Wow. And look at, I don't know if you can see the difference here. This is about a fourth of an inch. This has got to be pretty close to, I don't know, almost half an inch, but it's not heavy. It's still, despite being bigger, thicker than this, still it's just got this wonderful feel. I mean, look at that. They're almost exactly identical. Exact same size. I am blown away. This is spectacular. Oh, they did very good work. Very, very impressed. Again, I think this is Khukri House. Um, wow. I am. I mean, that is with the only going by the pictures. This is just insane. Oh wow, 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 wow. I don't want to get my phone too dirty here. One moment. So again, this is a basic. This is more basic kukri. Well, a little bit fancier. Um, this is another kukri that I purchased from them earlier this year. This was I think it was a custom that somebody did, and they got permission to reproduce it. Now this one, it's got a little bit more of a kind of like a raindrop kind of look, and it's got the blood grooves in here. This too, for being, I mean, you can see how thick that is. That's, I mean, look compared to my finger, that's pretty damn thick, you know. But just the way it flows, this is a great, great, great weapon. So, this video is getting a little long, and I didn't intend it to be that long. So, I hope you enjoyed today. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. Again, welcome to my show. I hope you enjoy. I hope you stay safe. Have a good night, and I'll catch you next time.